Present day. 2024, Frankfurt, Germany. Your office. Import/export business. Legitimate. On paper. You're sitting at your desk. Mahogany. Expensive. Floor-to-ceiling windows. View of the city. You're 35 years old. Your name is Marco Mancuso. But here, in Germany, you're Marcus Bauer. Businessman. Married. 2 children. Respectable. Nobody knows. Nobody can know that you're Capo Crimine. Regional boss. Ndrangheta. The Calabrian Mafia. The richest criminal organization in the world. Your son walks in. Luca. 10 years old. Brown eyes. Your eyes. He's holding a school assignment. Papa, we have to write about our parents' jobs. Tommy's dad works at a bank. Sarah's mom is a doctor. What do? You freeze. This question. You've been dreading it. For 10 years. Since he was born. Because this is how it started. For you. At 10 years old. You asked your father the same question. And that's when your childhood ended. And now. It's happening again. To your son. The cycle. Repeating. Forever. You force a smile. I run an import-export business, Luca. We bring Italian products to Germany. Olive oil. Cheese. Things like that. It's not a complete lie. You do import things. Just not what he thinks. Luca nods. Satisfied. For now. He leaves. You sit there. Alone. And you remember. 25 years ago. When you were 10. When you asked that question. When your father told you the truth. When your life. Your real life. Began. 1999. Calabria, Italy. Aspromonte Mountains. The village of San Luca. Population 4,000. Birthplace of the Ndrangheta. Your home. Your prison. You're 10 years old. Marco Mancuso. Your grandfather is Don Giuseppe Mancuso. Everyone calls him Don Pepe. He's the boss. Not just of San Luca. Of the entire region. Your father is Antonio Mancuso. Capo local. Local boss. Your 4 uncles. All Ndrangheta. Your cousins. All being raised the same. This is your family. This is your blood. This is your destiny. You didn't choose it. You were born into it. Age 10. A Sunday. Family lunch. At your grandfather's house. 40 people. Aunts. Uncles. Cousins. After lunch. The men go to the study. Women and children stay in the dining room. But your father calls you. Marco. Come. You follow. Into the study. 20 men. Whiskey. Serious faces. You're told to sit. In the corner. Be quiet. Serve coffee when asked. You do. They talk. Business. You listen. You're invisible. To them. But you hear everything. The shipment from Colombia. 500 kilos. Through Gioia Tauro port. We have the officials paid. 50,000 euros. The containers arrive next Tuesday. Distribution to the German locale by Friday. You understand some words. Not all. But you know. This is not legal. This is not olive oil. This is something else. Something dark. After the meeting. Your father takes you aside. Marco. What did you hear today? You hesitate. Business, Papa. He nods. What kind of business? You're scared. But you answer. Drugs, Papa. Cocaine. He doesn't get angry. He smiles. Good. You're smart. Like your grandfather. Now listen carefully. What you heard today. You never repeat. Not to your mother. Not to your teachers. Not to your friends. Never. You understand? You nod. This is Omerta. The code of silence. Break it. And you die. Your family dies. Everyone dies. You understand? You nod again. You're 10 years old. And you just learned. Silence or death. Those are the options. Age 10 to 16, 1999 to 2005, the education begins. Your father teaches you. The history. The Ndrangheta. Founded in the 19th century. Calabria. Mountain bandits. Kidnappers. Evolved into the most powerful mafia in the world. But because of blood. The Ndrangheta is not an organization you join. It's a family you're born into. You can't become a member unless you're Calabrian blood. This makes it impossible to infiltrate, impossible to break. Cosa Nostra in Sicily. Broken by pentiti, informants. Tommaso Becetta. Others. Testified. Destroyed the organization. Ndrangheta? Almost no pentiti. Ever. Because blood is thicker than law. Age 12. Your first crime. Witnessed. Not committed. A kidnapping victim. A businessman. From Milan. His family owns factories. He's been held for 6 months. In a bunker. Underground. In the Aspromonte Mountains. You're taken there. By your uncle. To bring food. You see him. The victim. Chained. Dirty. Bearded. Broken. He sees you. A child. He begs. Please. I have children. George. Please. Let me go. You say nothing. You leave the food. You leave. Your uncle explains. His family will pay 3 million euros. When they do, we release him. If they don't, he dies. Simple. You ask, have you ever killed one? Your uncle nods. Twice. When families don't pay, we send pieces. Fingers. Eventually, the head. To make a point. You're 12. And you're learning. This is the business. Age 14. Active participation. You're a lookout. Port of Gioia Tauro. The largest port in the Mediterranean. Controlled by Ndrangheta. Completely. Cocaine arrives from South America. Hidden in shipping containers. For electronics. Furniture. You watch. For police. For customs. You have a radio. If you see anything suspicious, you alert. The shipment is delayed. Rescheduled. You're paid 50 euros. Per shift. You're 14. And you're a criminal. Age 15. August 15, 2007. Ferragosto. Italian holiday. But this day, you remember forever. Duisburg, Germany. A restaurant. Birthday party. Italian immigrants. Calabrians. Suddenly. Gunfire. AK-47s. 6 men killed. Shot. Execution style. In front of families. Children. This is the San Luca feud. Pelvatari clan versus Ndrangheta clan. Blood vendetta. Decades old. Your family. Conclusive. Allied with Pel. You're told. This is war. And in war, there are no innocents. Only us. And them. Age 16, 2005. The ceremony. Your 16th birthday. You're taken. At night. To a bunker. Deep in Aspromonte. 30 men. All family. Blood. Your father. Your grandfather. Your uncles. Cousins. The ritual begins. You're given a holy card. Saint Michael. The Archangel. You're told to hold it. A senior member. An old man. 70. Covered in scars. He speaks. Do you swear? To enter this life. Alive. And to leave. Only dead. Do you swear? Loyalty to the blood. Above all. Above God. Above country. Above your own life. You say, I swear. He continues. If you betray, may you burn. Like this saint. He lights the card. It burns. In your hand. You don't flinch. He pricks your finger. Blood. Drops on the ashes. Your blood. Is Ndrangheta blood. And forever. You're embraced. By all. You're a member now. Giovanni di Honor. Young man of honor. Age 16. And you can never leave. Never. The oath is literal. Enter alive. Leave dead. Only death releases you. Your role. Enforcer. Collections. A local businessman. Owes money. Protection payments. He's late. You and your cousin. Domenico. Same age. Initiated same day. You go to his shop. You explain. Politely. You're late. This is disrespectful. He apologizes. Business is slow. I need more time. You nod. You break his hand. With a hammer. He screams. You say, next time. We break more. You leave. He pays. The next day. This is the business. Respect. Money. Age 18. Your first kill. Ordered. By your father. Arrival. Ndrangheta family. Part of the San Luca feud. Still ongoing. The target. A young man. 25. You and Domenico. Ambush. Outside Reggio Calabria. He's walking to his car. You approach. From behind. Shotgun. Close range. You shoot. His head. Explodes. Blood. Everywhere. He falls. Dead. You run. You and Domenico. To the car. You drive. Fast. Away. You vomit. Later. In an alley. Domenico too. Your father finds you. You did well. You're men now. This is the life. You kill. Or you're killed. Simple. You're 18 years old. And you're a murderer. Age 20 to 25, 2009 to 2014, expansion. The Ndrangheta is global now. Not just Calabria. Not just Italy. Germany. Netherlands. Belgium. Spain. Australia. Canada. Everywhere. Wherever Calabrians migrate, the Ndrangheta follows. You're sent. To Germany. Stuttgart. Your mission. Establish a locale. A local chapter. Recruit. Control. You arrive. With a cover. University student. Business degree. Legitimate. On paper. But your real work. Building the network. You find. Italian restaurants. Owned by Calabrians. You approach. Carefully. I'm from San Luca. Mancuso family. We can help each other. Most agree. They know. Refusing is dangerous. You recruit. Truckers. Businessmen. All Calabrian blood. Within 2 years. You have a network. 50 people. Loyal. Terrified. But the cocaine route. You learn. You manage. Colombia. Cocaine is produced. By FARC guerrillas. By cartels. It's shipped. To Ecuador. To Venezuela. Hidden in containers. Shipped to Europe. Gioia Tauro port. Italy. Ndrangheta controls the port. Completely. Customs. Police. Port authority. All paid. The containers are unloaded. Cocaine extracted. Distributed. To locales across Europe. Germany. Netherlands. Spain. You're part of this. Managing. The German distribution. 500 kilos per month. Street value. 50 million euros. You're cut. 5 million per year. You're 23 years old. And you're rich. Age 23. Marriage. Arranged. Sort of. Elena. Italian-German. From a Calabrian family. Legitimate family. Her father is a doctor. She's educated. University degree. Literature. She's beautiful. Innocent. She doesn't know. Your real business. Thinks. Your import-export. Which is true. Just not the imports she imagines. You marry. Big wedding. 400 guests. Half are Ndrangheta. She doesn't know. You build a life. A house. In Frankfurt. Legitimate. On the surface. Underneath. Age 25 to 30, 2014 to 2019, rapid rise. You're smart. Educated. Speak German fluently. Ruthless when needed. Your father is proud. Your grandfather promotes you. Capo Società. Society captain. You manage. Multiple locales. Germany. Netherlands. Belgium. 300 members. 500 million euros per year. Under your control. You're 25 years old. And you're a boss. The money laundering. This is key. You can't just have cash. You need to clean it. You invest. Restaurants. 50 across Germany. Import-export companies. Real estate. Luxury apartments. Berlin. Munich. Frankfurt. Construction companies. You bid. On government contracts. You bribe. Politicians. Inspectors. You win. The contracts. You build. Schools. Hospitals. With cocaine money. The irony is not lost on you. Age 27. Your son is born. Luca. You hold him. In the hospital. Tiny. Perfect. Innocent. And you think, he'll never do this. I'll get him out. Somehow. I'll break the cycle. But even then, it's impossible. The blood, it doesn't let go. Age 28. Your daughter, Sophia. Born. You love her. Desperately. You promise yourself. She'll never know. This world. This darkness. Another impossible promise. Age 30. Everything changes. Your cousin, Domenico. Your best friend. Since childhood. Initiated together. Killed together. Built together. He's arrested. In Berlin. Drug trafficking. 200 kilos. Cocaine. Evidence. Overwhelming. He's facing 20 years. German prison. And he panics. Age 30, 2019, Domenico. Turns pentito. Informant. The first. Major Ndrangheta pentito. In Germany. Ever. He testifies. To German prosecutors. He names. Yours. Your father's. Operations. Routes. Everything. The news. Spreads. In Calabria. Rage. Betrayal. In Ndrangheta. This is unthinkable. Blood doesn't betray blood. But Domenico did. Your father calls. From Calabria. Encrypted phone. Marco. You heard. You say. Yes, Papa. He says. Domenico betrayed. The blood. The family. Everything. What must be done? Papa. He's my cousin. We grew up together. Your father's voice. Cold. He stopped being your cousin. When he became a rat. He's dead already. He just doesn't know it yet. And you will do it. Because you're family. Because you're Ndrangheta. Because if you don't, you're next. The line goes dead. You sit. In your office. Frankfurt. Legitimate businessman. Respectable. And you're being ordered. To kill. Your best friend. Your cousin. Your brother. By blood. But Ndrangheta law. Is absolute. Betray. And die. Boys. Age 30, 2019, 2 months. You search. Domenico is in witness protection. German Federal Police. Moving. Location to location. But you have resources. Corrupted police. Paid informants. 50,000 euros. For information. You get it. A location. Frankfurt. Safe house. Suburbs. You plan. Carefully. Car bomb. Remote detonation. You can't risk. A shootout. Too public. Too risky. The bomb. Is clean. Professional. You hire. A specialist. From Calabria. He builds it. Plants it. Under Domenico's car. You have. The detonator. A phone. Press call. The bomb explodes. Simple. October 15, 2019. Morning. You're parked. 500 meters away. Watching. Through binoculars. Domenico exits. The safe house. With his wife. Anna. You know her. She's Elena's friend. Their daughter. Gioia. 8 years old. She's with them. You freeze. The child. Wasn't supposed to be there. Intelligence said. She was at school. But she's sick. Home today. In the car. You have seconds. To decide. Abort. Or proceed. You think. Of your father. Of Ndrangheta. Of the oath. A betrayal. You press. The button. The explosion. Massive. Car. Disintegrates. Fire. Screaming. Sirens. You watch. Through the binoculars. Domenico. Did. Anna. Did. Gioia. Did. Age 8. You just. Murdered. A child. Age 30 to 35, 2019 to 2024, you drive. Back to your office. Calmly. You destroy. The detonator. The phone. Everything. You go home. To Elena. To Luca. To Sophia. You have dinner. Normal. You put. The children. To bed. You kiss. Sophia. Good night. She's 7. Same age. As Julia. You go. To your bedroom. You lock. The door. And you break. Completely. You see. Julia's face. On the news. Later. Smiling. School photo. Innocent. Did. Because of you. You vomit. You can't stop. Elena asks, Marco, what's wrong? You lie. Food poisoning. She believes you. Why wouldn't she? You're Marcus Bauer, businessman. Not Marco Mancuso, murderer. The nightmares start that night. Every night. For 5 years. You see. The explosion. The fire. Julia's face. You hear her screaming. Even though you couldn't have heard from 500 meters. But you hear it. In your mind. Forever. You drink. To sleep. Whiskey. Half a bottle. Nightly. Elena notices. You're drinking too much. You say. Stress. Work. She's worried. But she doesn't push. You can't tell her the truth. Ever. You're trapped. In your own mind. Your own guilt. Your own hell. But Ndrangheta doesn't care about your guilt. Your father calls. You did well. You proved loyalty. Blood above all. You're promoted. Capo Crimine. Northern Europe. Congratulations. You're Capo Crimine. Regional boss. 500 million euros per year. Under your control. You're 30 years old. And you're more powerful than ever. And age 30 to 35, 2019 to 2024, the empire. You run. From Frankfurt. Cocaine. From Colombia. Through Calabria. To Germany. Netherlands. Belgium. Denmark. Sweden. 80% of Europe's cocaine comes through Ndrangheta. And you control a significant portion. The money is insane. 500 million per year. Revenue. You're cut 20 million per year. You're rich. Beyond imagination. The legitimate businesses expand. 100 restaurants across Europe. Real estate worth 200 million euros. Construction. Government contracts. You're respectable. Politicians attend your events. Judges. Police chiefs. They don't know. Or they do. And they're paid to ignore. Age 33. Your grandfather. Don Giuseppe. Dies. Age 92. Natural causes. Rare. For Ndrangheta. Usually. Bullets. Or prison. But he lived free. Died free. Powerful. Respected. His funeral. In San Luca. 2,000 people. Politicians. Businessmen. Criminals. All the same. You realize. This is Ndrangheta. This is power. But it's built. On blood. On cocaine. On dead children. Like Julia. Age 34. Your father. Antonio. Retires. Passes control. To the younger generation. Your head. Of the Mancuso family. In Northern Europe. Your brother. Handles Italy. Your cousin. Spain. The bloodline. Continues. Expands. Thrives. But at home. Cracks appear. Luca. Is 9. Asking questions. Papa, why do we have so much money? Tommy's dad. Works at a bank. But we have a bigger house. Why? You deflect. I work hard, Luca. Business is good. But he's smart. Like you were. At his age. He'll figure it out. So, and then, what? Age 35, 2024, present day. Luca is 10. The same age you were. When it started. He comes home. From school. Papa, what do you do? The question. You've dreaded. For 10 years. You give. The prepared answer. Import-export, Luca. Italian products. He's satisfied. For now. But you know. Your father. Won't let this. Continue. 2 weeks later. Your father. Visits. From Calabria. He stays. At your house. One evening. After dinner. He pulls you. Aside. Marco. Luca is 10. Next year. We start. His education. Like yours. At 11. He learns. The business. At 16. Blood of. Like you. Like me. Like your grandfather. The tradition. Continues. You've prepared. For this. For years. Papa. I want. Luca out. He'll go. To university. Legitimate business. No Ndrangheta. Your father stares at you like you're insane. Are you serious? He's Mancuso blood. This is his destiny. You push back. I don't want this life. For him, this life is death. I killed an 8-year-old Domenico's daughter. For this, I can't. I won't. Your father doesn't flinch. That was necessary. She was collateral. This is Ndrangheta. This is blood. Luca will be initiated. No discussion. You try. Other options. In your mind. Send Luca to boarding school. Switzerland. Far away. Your father would find him. Fake your death. Witness protection. Ndrangheta has global reach. Australia. Canada. Everywhere. You'd be hunted. Forever. Turn pentito. Testify. Your family would be killed. Luca. Sofia. Elena. All dead. Like Domenico's family. There's no skip. No way out. The blood doesn't let go. You're 35. Capo Crimine. 500 million per year. Legitimate businessman. Respected. Powerful. And completely trapped. You can't save your son. You can't break the cycle. You can't escape the blood. You write a letter to Luca for the future when he's older. Son, if you're reading this, I'm probably dead. I tried to get you out. I failed. You were born into this. But I was your grandfather, your great-grandfather, generations back, were cursed. Ndrangheta isn't an organization. It's in it. It's blood. I killed for it. I sold poison. I destroyed families. I murdered an innocent child. And for what? Money. I can't enjoy. Power. I can't use. Respect. Built on fear. If you find a way out, take it. Even if it means forgetting me. Even if it means I die. Get out. Break the curse. I couldn't. Maybe you can. I love you. I'm sorry. Papa. You read it. Then you burn it. In the fireplace. You can't risk it being found. Can't risk hope. Because hope is dangerous. In this life, there is no hope. Only blood. Only Ndrangheta. Only the curse. Forever. Luca's 10th birthday. A party at your house. Friends from school. Normal kids. Presents. Laughter. Your father arrives from Calabria. He pulls you aside. Away from the party. Marco. Next year. We begin his education. At 16. Blood of the bloodline continues. This is not a discussion. This is family. This is blood. You nod. You've lost. You know it. You watch Luca playing with his friends, laughing, innocent. 6 more years. His childhood ends like yours did. The cycle repeats. Your son, your grandson, your great-grandson, forever. The blood never lets go. This is Ndrangheta, not an organization. You join a family. You're born into a curse. You inherit a prison with no walls, but no escape. You're rich. You're powerful. You're respected. And you're nothing because you're not free. You never were. You never will be. And neither will your son, or his son, or his son's son. The bloodline continues. The curse never breaks. Forever. This is Ndrangheta. The end.